Hello, this is Warthog. Today's adventure is going to be hiking in Mount Laguna to a place called Hidden Lake. Actually, that's not its name, it's just what it is. It's kind of hidden. So we're starting out at the Pioneer Mail picnic area and have to cross the highway, and then we'll begin the hike. Well, so far the trail has been a little steady uphill, climbing through a bunch of chaparral, and hopefully we'll get to some pines a little later. This is looking down on the Sunrise Highway, and the Pioneer Mail picnic ground is right down here, and off to the left is a little section of the Pacific Crest Trail. The trail is kind of leveled out, but I think I can see where I'm going, which is up along that mountain, and then I'm assuming eventually into those trees, and I believe behind the trees is the Hidden Lake. So this isn't a very long hike. The nice thing is it's pretty breezy and cool compared to down in the valley. You have a nice view of this valley down here, which follows the dirt road of Pine Creek Road. Well, thus begins what looks like about a half a mile of gradual to steep uphill climbing. At least it's a nice day. It's very pretty. Semi-blue skies. Looking forward to getting to Hidden Lake. I'm currently about at the mile point. This is the trail that I've been following. The trail, it's called Pine Mountain Trail, is very well maintained. A little rocky in places and a lot of gradual uphill, but the views are gorgeous. And here's a view of the valley down below me and the trail ahead. I still have some uphill to go. Looking forward to getting into some pines. You can see them behind me. Looks like there's a bit of uphill coming. So I'll update you when I get to the top. I just got finished with following Pine Mountain Road through a rather uphill climb. Doesn't look like there's been any cars back here for a while, but looks like there's motorcycle tracks. So just starting to get into the pines. So at least I think I'll have some shade. So far it's been a great hike. I was wrong. The road kept going uphill. Now it looks like it's leveled out. I'm getting patches of shade, which is great. So I'm going to call this section the Long and Winding Road. Continuing to follow the long and winding road. It's really pretty up here. I haven't seen a person yet. Haven't seen any animals. All I've seen is little black flies that seem to really love me. I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but of course I didn't bring any insect repellent. Well, according to the GPS, I should be able to turn left here and walk down to Hidden Lake. There's no real trail, there's no signs. You just kind of have to know where you're going. It does show up on the U.S. Forest Service maps as well as on your GPS. But I'm hoping there's some water in it. I'd like to come backpacking sometime. I just passed the 2-mile mark, so it's not that long of a hike. and it's going to be mostly downhill going back, so that should be pretty exciting. Well, this is my first view of Hidden Lake. It's really dried out. Normally this time of year there's a lot more water in it, so looks like we're in for a drought year. So I'm glad I decided not to camp out here, and I'll get you a closer view when I get closer. Now, looking behind me, you can see there's absolutely no trail. I'm just bushwhacking and hoping I don't run into any rattlesnakes. It's very pretty up here. Well, it looks like Hidden Lake is more like a pondy swamp. Kind of sad. It was still a nice hike. Well, just a little north of the lake, I came upon this murder scene. It looks like maybe it was a turkey. I think I'm going to collect a few of the feathers to take back with me. And right next to the feathers, I found what looks like a dead hawk. So maybe it killed itself trying to kill whatever it was trying to eat. Don't know the story. Decided to take a bit of a lunch break. I'm up above where the lake normally would be, and it's a beautiful place to take a lunch break. Right here's my lunch spot. It's a nice shady spot under some pines. It's very pretty. For lunch, I'm going to have an apple and a fruit bar, and it looks like I'm drinking vodka. I tend to collect water containers, and this is by far my favorite one. It holds about 1.5 liters and makes people take a double take when I'm drinking out of it. It's just water. If I drank this much vodka, I wouldn't make it back. Saying goodbye to Lost Lake. You can see there's still remnants of the cedar fire. All these trees are blackened. Thank God they didn't all burn down. A lot of the forest did. And down below you can see the murder scene. Heading back out this way. This is the little meadow area just north of the lake. We're back on the long and winding road. Continuing down the long and winding road, I just hit mile 3 on my way back. So I think this hike's going to be around maybe 4.5 miles when I'm done. Not bad. Well, I'm back at the trail junction. So we'll be getting back on the Pine Mountain Trail. Saying goodbye to the pine trees until I get back near Mount Laguna. So the rest of the hike is going to be in chaparral. On the trail back, got some nice views. Got a lot warmer. I'm guessing it's around 75, 80. At least the little black bugs have left me. They were so annoying. And once I got out of the pines, they left. Next time I'm gonna have to remember to bring bug spray. I'm just about ready to leave the Mount Laguna area. I finished the hike and it was 4.61 miles round trip. Very nice hike. I'm planning on coming here again, maybe next year in late January or February and camping here. Hopefully there'll be water then. I've never seen it in March this dry, so it looks like we're in for a drought year. Anyway, thanks for coming along with me on my trip. Have a great day.